Hi, I'm Joey. I'm bored. I'm sitting for weeks watching this ridiculous behavior of people wanting to go back to what it was. It can't go back to what it was. It never does anyway. Otherwise, we'd be going out with pilgrims. I think what happened is somewhere along the line, we just started to not want to face the fact that we're going broke and we can't afford to live the way we were living before, and we don't want to change the lifestyle. That's part of it. There's a psychological evaluation. You know, we're putting people like this Flynn guy who was never served any time in jail. Do you know how many people are wrongfully imprisoned in this country for small crimes, let alone someone negotiating a deal with a foreign power to win an election? That's the accusation. Would you bring him back? The president said he'd bring him back to the White House. Yeah, because he's running for office again. Why are we talking about politics when it's a matter of life or death? What does it matter who's running the White House? Why is that so important? And more importantly for us, why are we so addicted to personalities? Not only our friends and our family, your family you inherited anyway, and the friends you picked because of your personality perhaps and your lifestyle choices. But why are we addicted to these television goons? All of them, all of the above, celebrities. Why are we kissing their asses? Where does that come from? I mean, I worked in Hollywood so many times. I never did that. But that's because I always thought that I was important. And, you know, when you have self-esteem, you're not going to be kissing someone else's ass who has something that you think you'll never have, or you like what they're doing because you wouldn't dare do it. That's not the right motivation. I mean, you know, let's work on our motivation. Let's look at the people who are presenting the facts of life. The fact of life is we have choices. We live with our choices. You know, it's like playing cards. You're dealt a hand. You play it out. That's what you got. And that's what I'm doing. It's my lot in life. Now I want to tell you the last thing here. I am sitting this one out. Now, I've lived through a lot of things. You know, I mean, the wars, Vietnam and Korea, then present day 9/11. We broadcast famously with that for a long time, and also the blackouts in New York. There were two of them. The big one was the one in the 80s where we was the 80s, 90s, where I walked up 38 floors to go to work with Dr. Joy Brown on WOR. We did that every day for the blackout because there was no electricity. We had a generator on the roof for the broadcast. But you know, this one here, I'm sitting out because I'm older and they don't want me around now because they think that I'm an endangered guy. And I'm not. I'm not any more endangered than any of the other television talk show hosts. I mean, what makes me any different? And I'm doing this every day at home with my iPhone without a crew. I do this every day. I've been doing this for 3 years. This is not new to me. And staying at home and finding things to do for other people comes naturally. It's just, and I'm not a star kisser. I can't stand the Grammys, the Gimmies, the Emmys, the Tonys, because they've turned it into a forum to give someone's own opinion about how they feel we should run the country or the government or a personal charity. It's the reason we're gathered for the Oscars is to celebrate film, period. Movies. We're not there to talk about anything else except movies. And everybody who's in the industry to give them a little bit of a spotlight. That's it. But we're so far away from purpose that we have to repurpose. That's what I'm getting at. And I'm just giving you a couple of highlights here. But we have to repurpose. And kids are worshiping the Jones Brothers. Why? What does that come from? I mean, they're a pop band. They make nice music. Okay. Well, what is this celebrity worship? Where does it come from? I'll tell you who to worship, and it ain't money. And the divine, the one who's running this planet, probably is cleansing it right now. The air is clean. The water is good. We got another chance. Why don't we just start over again and do it right? And where are they getting all these car commercials from? How come all of a sudden they're popping up again? And why are people running for office again? Why are we doing this right now? This is I can't leave the house, but I'm going to sit here and watch someone give a political speech. I don't think so. I don't think so. So I don't know what you think. But I hope you're watching this and passing it on to someone else and see how full of shit we are. Because we really need to clean up our act. This is a second chance. This is people who have hit a bottom as a country. And stop favoring China. And today they're trying to blame the disease on coming from Europe instead of from China. Come on, what does it matter where it traveled? What matters is who invented this thing and why. And what did they have? What was their purpose? And was North Korea in on it? They're partners with them. Did Syria have this chemical explosion of killing people? Is Russia in on it with China? That's all intrigue. I don't know. It makes good movies with Liam Neeson, but I don't think it makes for my life to be any richer than it is. So let me just put the new Nike T-shirt. It used to be whatever. Now what it needs to say is knock it off. Knock it off.